The Israel-Palestine conflict is violent, emotional, and seemingly intractable. Even if you have a peace plan and you think it can be put together, what happens to the cycle of pain and violence afterward? Is ending retributive violence possible? Well, there's the Parents Circle. It's a family forum, and they believe so. They think that bringing together bereaved parents and family members, both Palestinian and Israeli, to work towards reconciliation. They believe it's a good idea. Talk to me about your son, David. What happened?
David was a student at Tel Aviv University, and he was studying for his master's in the philosophy of education, and he was called to go to the reserves. He was part of the peace movement and part of the officers that signed to say they would not serve in the occupied territories. And he was in a terrible feeling of not knowing actually what to do. So David went to the reserves, and he was killed by a sniper, along with 9 other people at a checkpoint which never should have been there in the first place. The first thing that I said to the soldiers when they came to tell me that David had been killed was, "You may not kill anybody in the name of my child."
It's hard for me to say. To me, right and wrong does matter. Is there room for me to say, yes, we both lost a child, but my child was lost because of an occupation, and your child was lost because...
Well, if it was your child, you wouldn't give a damn. You would be just as unhappy as anybody who lost a child for any other reason. And we're not in the game of comparison of suffering. If we didn't believe that evil people could change, then there would be no point in the work we're doing.
Right. God, you know, you all are in, I keep remarking on what place you're in. There's so much cynicism in the world. There's so much commitment to the idea that people are what they are. We are who we're always going to be, and we just have to manage. And what I'm getting from you all is a sense of a world that is not yet, of a possibility that hasn't been fully formed, but that is necessary.
Oh, listen, I'm not Joan of Arc, okay? I'm a very pragmatic person, and I think that without reconciliation, there will never, ever be peace in Israel and Palestine. There'll just be another ceasefire.
Now, what brought you two together exactly? How did you two connect for this?
Actually, I lost my 10-year-old daughter, Abir, in front of her school on the 16th of January 2007 to an Israeli border police who shot and killed her from a distance of 20 meters in her head from the back outside of her school. I didn't find the answer to kill an Israeli daughter. Forgiveness for me, it's a responsibility. You need to know that he's responsible for this crime, and I'm ready to give him life as a responsibility that he'll never repeat this crime again. I think it's very difficult. Unfortunately, we are normal human beings, live in unnormal situations, so we became maybe a terrorist sometimes, or killers. In these situations, you cannot protect yourself and also your kids. Just in a safe place, you can be normal. So we need to end this, to start to end these conflicts.